Hey everyone, I'm Sebastian here. This is a little commentary that I decided to make for this video. But for when I hit 600 subscribers, if you're watching this, I already made it to that. So basically, I'm just talking about this stop motion movie I did. Well, at this point, basically I am trying to like do a little kind of recreate the whole a scene where Blackout attacks that military base in the first live action Transformers movie, kind of recreating that, and some of those vehicles are actually like knockoff Lego, but I use them. I like using them. Just saw with Brawl was like Combine Wars Brawl was like my fast action battler from when I had it since 2007 or 8. I don't know. Of course, I decided to also include a Creo battleship, a helicopter from. I got that. Got that February of that year on my birthday. Of course, just what I wanted to do. Wish I had better effects. I was also trying to kind of recreate the thing with first movie. Basically, of course, trying to get these stuff trying to introduce the humans, and just for the sake of it, because kind of a trope in Transformers. I wanted to do it. Plus here, I put here. Other characters. Basically, now keep in mind, I was kept on making these parts on the fly. So here, because I haven't changed. Of course, I used a mix of G1 sound effects and movie sound effects, which were recorded off TV. But I am trying to get at doing better quality sound effect. And in case you didn't know, I'm doing a fight scene where, that's basically knockoff Lego version of the van from Steven Universe. There's I was trying to basically brought in Scorpion. I'm there. Just kind of useless to the thing. Too bad, because wish this was longer than that, because stuff with it. Sure. For beginners, stop motion, you're bound to frame. Basically, kind of trying to do a bunch of stuff, say. Of course, and just trying, basically just them. I'm talking about what they saw. Assuming it was terrorist vehicles, but machines, but it was actually Decepticons. Just came up with that on the fly. Like everything else. That was Army base. Of course, the Starscream. That's the movie 1 version. I got them. You also see before, or a movie 2 Voyager figure. Also, kind of this scene here, basically trying my best to kind of recreate, fix its robots in disguise voice. Here, and then of course, basically got basically getting a bunch of like different figures and just doing what I want. And plus, I mean, I'm just basically just battle practice. I mean, also using the basically just using as many as I can. I mean, yeah, I mean, just so much happening because we got so many Autobots here. I mean, that's so much. I mean, that's a lot. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah. Now the controversial twins are there. Skids and Mudflap are there too, but I mean, less said about them, the better. And basically, the intention in this scene was like basically introduction to the Autobots in the first movie. Also, I mean, usage of name Jack White. I mean, of course, that has nothing to do with like the band White Stripes or anything. I mean, to be fair, I mean, in the band, I wasn't even thinking about the band by at that point of filming. Of course, I mean, Windblade's voice being kind of recreation of Garnet's voice from Steven Universe. I mean, yeah, I mean, just doing a lot of thoughts going on over my so of course try to like recreate. Of course, try to do my best to like kind of recreate a lot of voices, like series continuities. You know, like the movies, G1, Prime, animated. Okay, not much animated, but just doing what I want. Just basically, hey, just doing what I mean. Of course, on there, I mean, basically playing Bulkhead. I mean, to be fair, the movie version of Hal was basically modeled after her Bulkhead. I mean, of course, I mean, which is why he's referred to as Bulkhead. And there's already a Hound in there who's more based on his G1 self, so just make it less confusing. Okay. Not so much going on. I mean, at least I'm gonna try and like get all these basically just have so much figures. I mean, just to show off me. At least I'm gonna try to like get all these things like put together. Probably considering at least I like doing things stop motion. You know, aside from like recreations of scenes and like the movies and some occasions the cartoons. I mean, probably like considering doing a little series that has nothing to do with this. I mean, making this its own thing. There's some plans that I was intending on doing with this. I mean, it's like I'd say making this a trilogy where, I mean, the second film would have Quintessa, the third film would have Unicron, but I mean, of course, I mean, just not a lot of time. I mean, basically, of course, like just using whatever I had at the time. I mean, yeah, I mean, so many Autobots. Basically, a scene where Optimus basically like telling them about those who Decepticons, some of those Decepticons you saw earlier were kind of like sort of. I think it was based on the Junior novel or something, where Sam asked who the names of those giant robots, and Optimus or other Autobots explaining who they were. Of course, for thing about how Spike knew about the whole U.S. Army base attack. I mean, just say. I mean, he probably got it from the news. I mean, that's pretty much why. I mean, I'm just using a lot of, and pretty much using what I had. I mean, yeah. I mean, of course, I mean, yeah, probably like at least eventually get more figures. I mean, as soon as I like get more figures, I'll probably he get moving on a new stop motion series, and that, and probably more Lego sets, just to at least make there be more of a background. Yeah, I mean, the Fallen's there. I mean, no reason. I mean, I don't know why, but I just want to. I mean, kind of like basically mix of several different movies. I mean, kind of. I mean, the Fallen's just there for reasons. I mean, I don't know. Oh, and Shockwave's voice, kind of trying to recreate his voice in Prime. Basically, just this scene here, where it appears that Shockwave gave Starscream tattoos, kind of like explain why I was using different figures when it kind of got them both at the same time, around the same time. Yeah, of course, I mean, kind of like do this and yeah, I mean, basically, just kind of want to like do this fight scene because I mean, I kind of wanted to. I mean, Thunderhoof and Armorhide gained this big fight. It just basically just has them shooting at each other, or just the majority of the fight. Basically, the part here where a headshot thing. I think that was inspired by a video game or something. Basically, of course, basically just kickstarts like where basically kind of also like on top of recreating the first two movies, also kind of recreating Dark of the Moon. Now keep in mind, like say, basically he kind of recreating the scene where they kind of opened that a giant portal, will bring in all those Decepticons. I mean, hey. Just so much. Of course, kind of rescan and Bumblebee's alt mode. Yes, that Cybertron. I think that was like, I think I got that like around the time I got that, as well as the Thundercracker you see here. Those I actually got at Toys R Us when it was closing. Same with that Lego train just on the background. I mean, of course, I mean, this guy's shooting on there. I mean, just so much happening. Of course, like I say, why Wind Charger's just there to die? I mean, kind of a little cliche where usually Jazz or Optimus or Cliff Jumper is the one that have to die. And well, I decided to like kind of subvert expectations. I mean, because I mean, people are probably tired of like seeing. I know there's people out there who are tired of seeing Jazz die. I mean, of course, oh god, this scene, I mean, just running out of order. I mean, now, just to remind you, I came up with I was making this on the fly. I mean, that's pretty much all you need to know. I was making all this up on the fly. Just to clear things up with you. Basically, why kind of recreating the scene where the Autobots have to like leave Earth after Sentinel told them to leave in Dark of the Moon. Kind of basically, the Decepticons have already like taken over the thing. I mean, yeah, kind of taking over Earth. I mean, just doing what I want. Of course, yeah, the Shockwave right there is the animated one. I mean, of course, I got a new Shockwave figure. Her like months after I was able to finish this. Basically, just getting as much secrets as I could. I mean, why? Why Blitzwing is there? Well, because of Bumblebee. I mean, now keep in mind, I made this before. This was completed before, I even saw Bumblebee. Like, just letting you know of that. Basically, just got so much going on. course, just so much. Of course, where basically Jazz basically convinces Prime to like go back to Earth. Kind of want to kind of recreate the Autobots return scene. Then also like I kind of recreated the scene in Avengers Infinity War where Thor basically he arrives to Wakanda, but I don't think I had the music there at the time, so yeah. Of course, what you're seeing is pretty much every other all the Autobots that I used, aside from Wind Charger, that I pretty much already using for this. Of course, I like make references to like Bumblebee and Barricade's rivalry, as well as Ryan and Lockdown's rivalry. He was shown in animated. Of course, also reference here that starts telling the Combaticons to combine. Kind of the episode here where Starscream basically discovering the Combaticons. I think it was in Link 2. Basically just so much happening in this entire battle. There's just so much going on. Basically, Jazz trying to like tell groups where to go. Of course, some of the Autobots. Basically, those were like supposed to be the ones that I intended on like killing off, and who knows if I did already kill them off. This scene's supposed to be like kind of like the scene where Optimus basically fighting Megatron and the Fallen, but kind of do it differently. Because of course, the scene where Prime was fighting the Fallen, it's kind of a little cut short, right? Of course, I didn't have like basically just kind of like do the whole thing in Revenge of the Fallen, where the Fallen had these powers to like make things levitate. Kind of, I like do that. So much happening here, but I got a lot going on here. Well, basically, of course, basically, at least it's the Skids and Mudflap basically contributed it more here than in Revenge of the Fallen, so there's that. Of course, basically just killing off like Decepticons that really just there for like no reason, and just to like fill out a crowd. Of course, some Decepticons being blurred here. I don't know. Just basically just kind of an all-out war going on. Basically, kind of killing off Sonic. Yes, I did just kill a Hound. So for all you Hound fans out there, sorry about that. Just like kind of something I wanted to like do. Basically trying to at least mow down that entire crowd. I apologize to the Fire Brothers if you are watching this, because I know your favorite Decepticon is Sideways. Just got so much is going on. And plus, there was like a bunch of figures that I didn't have at the time. If I were to like redo this, of course, I think around this point, I was like, I think I might have lost the movie sound effects. Basically, I'm relying on like the G1 sound effects. Because basically, like feeling like accidentally deleting a bunch of stuff, which that happens from time to time. Because in the whole whole lockdown version Ratchet thing kind of going on. Just wanted to. It's kind of like an animated. Because it reminded me of that. Basically, just of course, just me doing a lot of me. Basically, it just, of course, here, like, say, basically having a military, like destroy the space bridge. I don't know I'm not sure if I remember that happening in Darkmoon, because I haven't watched that in a while, but of course Cybertron is still intact, so there's that. Of course, Bumblebee finding Barricade. Kind of cut short. But hey, still better than in the last night. Am I right? So, of course, basically, of course, RC, Ratchet, and Bumblebee, of course, they join the fight. Basically, like, mowing down as many Decepticons as possible. Basically, just a lot happening. I don't know what to say. Of course, they're just doing a lot. And here's the entire final fight between Optimus, the Fallen, and Megatron. Basically, at least here, of course, basically just, of course, using a train that was thrown at Optimus to basically knock over Megatron. There's worse ways for Megatron to go out. Sorry about my hand getting shot. How the Fallen was basically killed off. Whether that's worse than actual fight Revenge the Fallen, or better or worse, is for you to decide. This part, did use what I've done. Basically, kind of make it kind of like it's the first movie. So, so in conclusion, basically, he got so much stuff going on in this movie, but at least, plus since then, I don't think I was thinking as much about stop motion since this, because it's kind of more focused on like mashups and openings and stuff like that. Of course, so yeah, that's all for this commentary. This is